One other thing that I want to show you how to put together is using elements that you did not make yourself but that you got from other places, how to combine them, what to do. Now, in an earlier tutorial I said that we looked at these for inspiration, these labels that I have here in my drive or that you find on Freepik or whatever, but we don't copy them one-on-one. But I also said that we can get elements from them and then combine those elements with our own design and also among each other, so we would have more than one file and that we get things from different files and then we come up with our own design, like what I did here for a coffee package. Now I use this one here, and let's see, sorry people, I use this one here. I got an element from here, and then I also use this one right here. So let's first go to Illustrator and let me show you these files. So I used this here from this one, and I used this label here. Now these are bakery labels, and what I was looking for was a nice frame, and I could have picked this one as well, but I decided to go with this one, so here it is. But what I did is I only wanted to use the frame and then these scrolls here. So what I did is I copy pasted it into a new document, got rid of everything, this text. So let's ungroup this, let's do the direct selection. So I deleted everything. Everything. Even these here. And then I wanted to have a scroll like this. So that one I got from here. So it's this one here. So I just took the scroll and the text and these little bits here, and I pasted it onto here, changed the text to, it said espresso I think, and I just made it Robusta, and then also Arabica for another one. So one of them says Arabica, the other one says Robusta, which are apparently two different kinds of coffee, sorry. And then this little thing here I got from here. I saw this and I like this coffee illustration. I don't want anything else here, but I do want this. So I took that and pasted it in here like this. And then, oh sorry, I did keep this. This is Bebas. I think this typeface is Bebas, but I just changed that to Barlow. And also this text here was Bebas, and I changed that to Barlow as well, because Barlow is the font that I'm using for this identity that I'm building for you people as a tutorial. So these things are Barlow, and then basically all I did was I just took the whole thing and copy pasted it into Photoshop. And then I'm just going to show you this one here now. What I did here is I also added some colors. So the top part here, if I close this, everything is orange actually, but then I decided that I wanted to make the outside of it darker. The bottom here is gray, so it's right here like this. Then basically I added other things, but not directly on the label. Obviously I put the logo, and I also added a band that goes all the way from the top to the bottom, and then that little thing here that I got from this one here is right here between the words Kenya A-type coffee and slow-grown coffee beans, the grammage obviously, and then I also put kahve, which is the byline, which is the subcategory that I'm putting this under in the identity. And so basically I created my own design, but I did that out of combining all of these different elements. So this one from here, the frame and the scroll from here, then the arms. Well, when I say scroll, I mean these scroll things up here is what I'm talking about. But then the other scroll on which the text goes, together with the text, I selected all of that together because it's easier to set up these curvy things while you're in Illustrator and it's already set up for you, obviously. Instead of fooling around with it in Photoshop, I just used Illustrator for that. So that then came here, and the coffee bean, well, sorry, the coffee plant is from here, and I just put that over there. So I didn't just take any old label and just use it exactly as it is. I combined it with other things, with my own design, with other colors, and so on and so forth, so the logo, so that it actually has become my design and not a direct copy of what somebody else did. And then there's an alternative to it, which is the mug, where I don't need to have grammage and explanatory text and whatever. You don't put that on a mug. So I just didn't take any of those. I mean, I just deleted all of that stuff, changed the background, just copied from one PSB file into the other. So if I open this, then this is what this looks like. So it's the identical design, it's just that the text has changed from Arabica to Robusta, and then we don't have all of this extra information, which is what we need for the pouch, because the pouch is something that people are going to buy in a supermarket or a shop or something like that, and they want to see how much they're getting and what it is and so on, which obviously in a mug that would not be an issue. So that's this tutorial, and I will be talking about system creation in one new tutorial in just a little while, where I will also talk more about these labels together with all of the other things that I have been making so far. Okay, so I'll see you then.